Hi everyone, welcome. Hi warrior girl, welcome. I'm glad you caught a live. Been a New York minute? I bet, right? How are you doing? How's everyone? Hi Divine. Hi Ellen. Hi Erica. Hi Love. Hi Christine. Hello Ivo, Dr. Fizza. Hey Jonah. Everyone's here. Hello Ariana. How's everyone? Hi, hello. How's everyone tonight? I am doing a vampire readings. If anyone wants a fun vampire reading, the spread is about what your life would be like if you were a vampire. If you're interested in that, just join the list with the vampire reading. But you can ask any question you want, like always. Hi MC. Hi Diamond. Hi Firefly. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. Hi Alice. I'll switch the screen so you can see what's going on. If you're new here, welcome to join the list. You do write exclamation mark join with your question. If there's no question, then your turn might be missed, even if it's just a general reading. Just so I know that you're okay with the reading and what direction it's going into. Hi Empress Queens, I am going to switch the screens and get started. FFG, hi! Love, general guidance for love. What kind of reading can we get for love? What kind of guidance? He has some spiritual guidance for love. He has a spiritual guidance for love. Ooh, the devil. Let's see here. You do have the devil in the light, so I don't know if that is just, attracting. So, oh, there was love there. How come it's Christine now? Moonbeam, I'm still doing love's reading. This is still for love. I do feel like with the devil, the devil, I always feel like that means those sexual pleasures, right? That sexy time kind of thing. I do feel like that may be coming for you, or if you don't feel like that is what's coming for you, I do feel like it's also kind of about like you moving on from something else, and you kind of like in the phase of trying to figure out how to let go of these chains kind of thing, like how to let go of any negativity that may feel like that's surrounding you right now, and just ready to move on. I do have the Chariot, so I feel like you are moving forward in a positive light. There's going to be some obstacles in your road, but I feel like you're going to be moving forward anyways. You do have the Four of Wands in the dark, so I feel like it's more about you working on yourself and your own inner alignment and your own peace of mind and that sort of thing. Moving forward throughout this journey, the Four of Wands in the dark is more like a personal thing rather than like an outwardly type of celebration. I feel like you're going to be overcoming conflicts or any kind of thing that may have, caused some of these negative energies. Moving forward, you have the Hierophant, so I feel like you're going to be more in tune with your spirituality, being more in tune with your intuition and trusting your intuition a little bit more as you go. So I do feel like there is some positive things coming your way. You may meet someone new, I don't know, with the Devil card here. But that is what I got. I feel like you're going to be learning things about yourself as well. Some self-discovery seems to be coming through for you. I'm guessing Christine is next. General reading for Christine. General reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know? What does Christine need to know? What does Christine need to know? General reading for Christine. Ooh. For the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands is in the dark. Oh man. I just feel this energy of like wanting everything to work out perfectly, and you're always feeling like you're on defense mode, or always feeling like you're doing other things opposed to what you really want to be doing. I just feel like that may be weighing you down, and you're feeling like every time you feel like you get ahead, I feel like you're going backwards at the same time. There's a Hermit too. I feel like you're kind of like feeling trapped with what you're able to do. Feeling this energy that you feel like there's some things that you don't really feel like you need to pay attention to, like internally and emotionally. You don't feel like you need to spend a lot of time thinking about it or worrying about it. It seems to be still lingering. Even though you want to get out of the Hermit phase and just move on past that, I feel like there's still some areas that need you to kind of like to make sure that you're not still grieving whatever that may have been. For the Four of Wands being in the dark too. And the Devil. I got the Devil and the Four of Wands too. In the dark. Yeah, I feel like you're going through a phase of personal transition. Devil could represent those sexual pleasures, you know? You have, it looks like Superman there, but I guess it's a vampire. Flying away with someone may also be, you know, attracting this a devilish sensual pleasures energy kind of thing coming through. Or it could be just, you know, whatever you're trying to let go of may come back and cause some negativity around you as well. That's what I got. You know, focus on the Four of Wands energy. It is in the dark, but that's about your own inner alignment and having some peace and harmony within yourself to move forward. You're welcome, Christine. Alice, hi. Jojo, is my crush planning on making a move towards Jojo soon? Is Jojo crush planning on making a move towards Jojo soon? Let's see. Is Jojo's crush planning on making a move on them soon? Is Jojo's crush planning to make a move? Maybe they're going to make a move on the new moon that's coming on Monday. We'll see. This Devil, I feel like this Devil is just going to haunt us tonight. Just wants to be out all the time, no matter what. Let's see. Is Jojo's crush going to make a move on Jojo soon? Oh man. I feel like they're thinking about it, and I feel like they're considering their options very carefully. They may be a little bit confused about how to make their moves towards you with the Seven of Pentacles here. You know, they're trying to, you know, try to figure out what the outcome would be if they did make those moves towards you at the same time, you know? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. I feel like whatever's going on, there is definitely going to be some challenges and choices to be made. There is a Devil here, so I don't know if there's any negativity around you pursuing someone else, or if that is blocking your crush in order to come close to you and make those moves towards you. It could also just be that your crush is, you know, having those sensual pleasures and that sort of thing. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So, you know, the Seven is more about your own inner wisdom, your own self-reflection, your own intentions, you know, trying to make your dreams come true, but yet doubting those dreams to have that possibility to come true. So I do feel like if you want to manifest this person, this crush to come towards you, you need to believe in yourself, have confidence in yourself, and let down some of your boundaries, let down some of those walls so they can get past these iron chains, you know, to get to your heart. The Seven of Swords, you know, in the dark. I just feel that overthinking, not being completely honest with yourself. You know, I feel like you're done playing games. You want the real thing, but because you want the real thing and you don't want to play games, you want all this, you know, that is creating blocks for you to attract that connection that you truly want towards you. The Seven of Pentacles, it is going to be challenging. It is going to be hard for you to let those down and to let someone towards you, but I feel like it's kind of like needed. I feel like you don't want to waste time, you just want to get right to it, but at the same time, yeah, you need patience for planting and growing the seed to grow and manifest for you. That's what I got. That's what I got. I feel like it's more of your inner work to attract that love so that your crush can come towards you. Seems to be the energy coming through here. Hi, Sweet Patel. Dragonfly, do you see a connection with a guy I made eye contact with last week? Let's see for Dragonfly. Is the guy that Dragonfly made contact with last week, is there going to be a connection? Does Dragonfly have a connection with the guy that she had contact with last week? Well, this guy can't have a connection with Dragonfly and contact. Eye contact, gotcha. From the guy that Dragonfly had eye contact with last week, well, they tried to connect with Dragonfly. Will this guy try to connect, or is there a connection with Dragonfly? Is there a connection between Dragonfly? Ooh, thank you. It even turned itself around for you. Three of Wands. Three of Wands, I feel like that would definitely be a connection. You know, Three of Wands. Having that long-term goal planning together and trying to see how it would manifest together. For Three of Wands, yeah, I do feel that. Like, looking ahead, making progress, the two of you having that confidence connection. But I feel like it's about having that time, like, meeting each other again, having that connection where you can both tell each other exactly how you're feeling. I feel like that will be the hard part in order to have that connection. For the Eight of Cups being in the dark, I do feel there's a little bit of fear of changing and avoidance and maybe some immature energy trying to come through as well. So I don't know if that's from the guy or your part or what is coming through, but I feel like there is a potential for a connection here, but I feel like it has to be like a very direct kind of connection. Like, yeah, I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out for the two of you. There's a Five of Pentacles, so I feel like there's a potential of this opportunity kind of like being like not working out, you know, just because it'd be awkward to just go up to someone and like say exactly how you feel and expect them to say the same back. But I kind of feel like that is kind of like what's trying to come through here with the Nine of Pentacles in the dark too, wanting to have that romance. Yeah, I just feel like you're going to feel stuck and the other person's going to feel pressured. So I don't know if it's just the two of you met and had eye contact too soon. Like, I feel like there is a connection here, but I feel like you weren't supposed to see each other the way you did as soon as you did. You know, sometimes the universe has a plan for everybody and they put people in our lives for a reason but at a good timing, and sometimes when we meet them too soon it just doesn't work. And I feel like if you do try to connect with this person or try to manifest this person to contact you right now, I just feel like it may not end well. You know, like the Five of Pentacles here in the dark, just that hard feeling, you know, of not, yeah. That is what I got though. Dr. Fizza, what's coming in? What's coming in for Dr. Fizza? What's coming in for Dr. Fizza? Let's see. What's coming in for Dr. Fizza? What's coming in for Dr. Fizza? Ooh, there's something new starting. There is the Page of Pentacles. I don't know if this person's gonna like give you some sort of offer. The Page of Pentacles, so I feel like it's kind of like a work situation. So I don't know if someone's gonna like reach out, talk to you about your work, or offer you a new job or a new position. I don't know. Page of Pentacles, I just feel this sense of you being more curious about something and ambitious, and I feel like whoever this person is will tell you that they appreciate you being reliable and truthful and all that sort of good energy that people would generally look for when they're like hiring you or something or offering you something. I just feel like this connection may come from a work. So I don't know if they're going to offer you work or just compliment you on your work. I don't know how that's going to play out for you. There is a Four of Cups in the dark though, so I do feel like don't overthink it. Don't let your emotions get in the way, and I just feel like have that clear mindset. You know, if you can't answer them or respond to them right away, take that moment to clear your mind before you react too quickly. Just say, you know, I need to think about this first. Because I do feel like with the Ace of Swords, when you take back and think about what they're telling you or offering you or whatever the case may be, you'll see it with clearer vision. Like you'll have a different perspective of it if you don't answer right away and you have time to think about it. But I feel like it will be a good beginning. I feel like it may be something that is outside your comfort zone a little bit, or maybe a little bit challenging for you. I feel like it's going to kind of send you in a different direction than what you think you're headed to right now as well. So maybe that's just the universe, you know, trying to redirect you in the direction that you feel like you should go into. They're like, maybe Dr. Fizza should go in this direction instead. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of interruption or redirect you in your, like, your work-wise situation. There is a Knight of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like whatever this is may not give you more income. Like it's not like a promotion or anything or a raise or anything. I just feel like it's just something that's going to shift your direction in a more positive way. They may feel like it's more of a positive way, whoever's watching over you, you know. That's what I got. Hi Diana, how are you? All my cards are going the wrong way. Message from Spirit. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Bob a message? I actually took out my angel cards today. You could probably use these for a spirit message. For Bob, could we get some messages from the spirit guides, ancestors, or angels, or fairies? Who wants to come and give Bob a message? Are there any fairies, spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Bob a message? Let's see. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to give Bob a message? There you go. They say, I am wealthy. You are at the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities and success and achievements, all of which bring financial and material abundance to your life. So keep an open mind and an open heart towards any opportunities regarding you being able to work and, you know, improve your finances a little bit. I feel like that is coming your way, and Spirit wants you to know that. And it says you are balanced. It says trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you nurture them with words, feelings, and actions. So there is something growing. I feel like you're not just growing. I feel like you're manifesting some more positive energy, especially around materialistic things and finances and work-wise. And it says you are intuitive. You have a keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift. And It will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be great guide and superior. Ooh. So I feel like you may go through some sort of spiritual awakening as well, and just realize you can trust and focus on your intuition and see where it goes. It says, trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. So where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. And I feel like when you embrace this energy, embrace the spirituality, embrace the spiritual awakening, you're going to be able to manifest this. You know, just balance yourself, balance your mind with your intuition, and I feel like you can do that. That's what I got. FG, you had all kinds of weird things in your chat this week? In chats this week, huh? Hello! Anything my spirit teams want me to know about my life partner that I need to know? Ooh. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors that have anything that they want Hello to know about their life partner? What do they need? What does Hello need to know about their life partner? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to give a message to Hello about her life partner? What does she need to know about their life partner? Ooh. The King of Pentacles. I don't know if the King of Pentacles is representing your life partner or not, but the King of Pentacles is someone who is very earthy, grounded, down to earth type of person. Very realistic, very logical kind of thing. You know, the King of Pentacles, I feel like they are very good at business or work, or just being able to have that good balance of work and relationship sort of thing. And I feel like their work and their finances and having that financial security is really important for your life partner, that they would like to focus on. The Four of Wands is also here, so I feel like there's going to be a celebration of some sort. I don't know if you're with your life partner already, or if this is something that you're wondering about. But I do feel like this person is going to give you something to celebrate and have that fun, have that connection, have that, that them feeling like home. I feel like that is coming for you soon. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, so I feel like there's going to be that beginning, that abundance, the two of you going steady and like growing or manifesting things together. There is a Five of Wands though, so I'm not quite sure if there's a potential of a conflict between the two of you that's kind of brewing already, because I feel like overall it's going in a good place. So I'm not quite sure what this is about. Yeah, it's the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is generally about competition, so I don't know if it's going to be your life partner competing for you and your attention against someone or something else, or if it's just you feeling that you're needing to compete with your partner and whatever they have going on, especially if they're putting all their time and focus into their career and making money, and it could be hard to get their attention. I just feel that, yeah. Let's see, what is going to be the outcome of Hello's life partner with the Five of Wands? Let's clarity on the Five of Wands. It came with the Chariot in the dark. There was also another one, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Swords twice. So, the Ace of Swords is like looking at your life partner with fresh eyes, like take a step back, and look at them, and also, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. I'm saying them in reverse of what I'm pointing at, I know. But, with both of them, there is a beginning, but it's also about, like, facing problems and overcoming, the Chariot in the Dark, overcoming those obstacles together may make the two of you stronger. So I do feel like, going through this conflict, it may be a good idea. And depending on how you work through those emotions, I feel like we'll have a better outcome for the two of you. So that's what I got. Jonah, whatever comes out. That sounds like a scary thing to say to tarot cards, you know. You're welcome, hello. Let's see. What does the Jonah need to know? What's going to come out for the Jonah? Ooh! That devil, I told you he was going to haunt us tonight. He keeps coming out, keeps finding his way out. Let's see, for the wheel of fortune, I'm gonna say the world, because I just feel the sense of like something has come to a completion for you, and you're ready to move on. Then you have but you have the wheel of fortune instead. I still feel that energy, like something has done its cycle, and the wheel of fortune kind of just feels like, you know, you're on track now. So I feel like, I don't know if you weren't on track before, but whatever was going on before, I feel like you're on track now. You're moving in a different direction than where you're going. But because the wheel of fortune is in the light, I do feel like it's a positive thing. Whatever track you're on now is your destiny and what's supposed to happen. The Knight of Wands is in the dark, so I don't know if that's representing someone that you're no longer with anymore, or if it's someone that you don't really need to put a lot of time and energy into wasting on this person as you move forward. I don't know, because I just feel like this person is kind of like scattered energy, feeling insecure, you know, makes promises they can't keep kind of thing. They're just more focused on themselves than, you know, just unreliable, and I feel like they're going to hold you back. With the Seven of Cups, it may be confusing about how to let them go or how you're going to move forward. I feel like that may make you feel like unmotivated, unfocused, and lost in which direction you need to go into. But it's kind of like just, you know, the universe like turning you around, putting you in a different direction than what you were headed. There is a devil here, so I feel like you're going to learn a lot about yourself, learning more about, you know, letting go of these people that are wasting your time, and being more open and accepting of other new people coming into your life. Because it seems like that is what's happening here. You're just going to be like letting go of any negativity, any negative people that, you know, are not serving you moving forward and going on this new journey. Ariana, how can I manifest to meet a hot guy on Halloween? Ooh. I plan to go to a Halloween party. Hopefully I'll end up going. Let's see, how can Ariana manifest to meet a hot guy on Halloween? How can Ariana manifest a hot guy on Halloween? Interesting cards for the question that we're asking, but I feel like the High Priestess here isn't agreeing with you going to a Halloween party, but you know, I don't know. Let's just see. For the Hierophant, the Hierophant's supporting it, so right? Confusing energy. For the Hierophant, I do feel like it's kind of like more about you embracing yourself and coming to some self-realization, but also you learning or wanting to expand yourself, expanding your expectations for this hot guy, and be more open-minded about who or where or, you know, this hot guy kind of thing. I just feel like with the Hierophant, just like you need to open yourself up a little bit more and trust yourself, trust your intuition to lead you into this person's energy. The Chariot is in the dark, so I do feel like it's kind of like at a pause. I don't know if it's just your energy's at a pause right now with attracting this hot guy towards you. Oh man. Hopefully this pause only comes after Halloween though, right? There is the High Priestess in the dark. So I feel like it's more about you weighing your options about how or what about this Halloween party, like what you're gonna wear, what, I feel like all these fine little details that you may overlook may be actually important. So I don't know if that is what has to come out with you kind of like thinking outside of the box or thinking outside of what you would normally think or what you normally do and do like something different seems to be an energy that's coming through. The Nine of Pentacles here as well. So I just feel about you going somewhere independent, like by yourself, will get you more success and more contentment. And it may even help you like realize your goals. Like I feel like when you're going through this, like planning to go to this Halloween party, you're going to come to a lot of self-realizations about what you're actually really comfortable with and like comfortable wearing or like comfortable doing. And something you're doing by yourself will give you that boost of independence and it'll make you look more, just make you look more for attracting the person that you want to attract towards you, if that makes any sense. That is what I got. Tarot Vision. General love reading. What does tarot need to know about love? What does tarot need to know in the love department? General love reading for tarot. Thank you. This one came out. Six of Wands. Ooh, you're gonna get some action. I was gonna say you're gonna get some action, but I meant to say you're gonna get some attention. You may get some action and attention. I don't know. Let's see. What does tarot need to know in love? Oh, man. For the Six of Wands, I do really feel like you're going to get some attention. Maybe some action. I don't know. But I just feel the sense of you going through a phase of like being or feeling like you're on top of the world, or just feeling like success is finally coming through for you. But I feel like you can easily miss this really high positive energy, attraction energy towards you by not paying attention to the little things. The Page of Wands, I don't know if it's just about you dismissing this person without realizing their intentions or without realizing why they're approaching you and why they're recognizing you and all that sort of thing, because this is Wands, like getting that attention, like someone's recognizing you. And I just feel like with this Page of Wands, this person may have strong feelings or emotions towards you that could possibly be dismissed. The Page of Wands is in the dark, but I feel like, if you do see them, if you do hear them out, let them give you that attention or that connection. I feel like they can be that bigger person who is inspiring and loving and ambitious with that hot, fiery, passionate energy coming through. There is the Judgment in the dark, so I don't know if it's just about you judging them too harshly without giving them a chance, because I just feel like there's some sort of, you might not realize this is an opportunity that, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, because I feel like this is a different person. I feel like you don't know this person. I don't know. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. But I feel like this person, the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I feel like they're kind of like the same person. Maybe they're two different people. I don't know. But I feel like, the Queen of Wands sounds very passionate and affectionate and talented. Let's just clarify. I don't know who this person is. Is this a new person coming towards her? Or is this a new person coming towards her? Is there a new person coming towards her? This one wants to be out. The Emperor. Nine of Cups. I feel like this is a new person. I feel like this person does come with a lot of love, a lot of high energy. Someone who has a lot of self-control. You know, sometimes the Emperor and the Knight of Cups, they can appear shy sometimes, so maybe that is what will throw you off without realizing that they're trying to give you that attention. But I feel like if you do connect them, you do hear them out, they could potentially be a good person for you. Hi, Mike. Bless you. Oh, is that for Cameron? Yeah, Cameron was sneezing upstairs. I don't know what's up with that. You're welcome, Terror. Divine, will I get a raise at my current job? Will Divine get a raise at their current job? This one really wanted to come out? 5 of Wands. Oh. Will Divine get a raise at their current job? Will Divine get a raise at their current job? Will Divine get a raise at their current job? With the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, I do feel like there's a high chance that you will get a raise or a promotion or some sort of like good things that are coming for you at your workplace. But I feel like it's not going to come easy. There's definitely going to be challenges and competition, and you know, people are not going to want to work together kind of energy, and it's all at the same time. But you have the worlds. You know, the world is like having that accomplishments, your work finally paying off and having that success and all kinds of things like that, you know? Like the world is at your fingertips. It's just about manifesting it to come completely through for you. I feel like you will be, you know, stuck fighting off this competition or being that better self so that you get besides other people, you know? The 3 of Pentacles, I feel like this is something you need to do on your own. I kind of feel like if you stay out of like other people who are trying to get the same raise or promotion, whatever the case may be, maybe to your benefit without learning too much or being not so focused on the fine details, just like being yourself so you don't cause conflict with other people in the workplace with this 5 of Swords here. Yeah, because I just feel like you can easily be discouraged or, you know, just from hearing other people out of what they're saying about you or about this opportunity. That's what I got. I feel like it is a possibility, but I feel like it's not going to come easy. Might even be some jealous people, you know, around you with, why did she get it? I don't know. That's what I got. Firefly magic. How does Scorpio... No. What are... I'm gonna change the how to what are Scorpio's thoughts and feelings about Miss W coming to join the new team with us? Ooh, so how does the Scorpio... What are the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings about Miss W coming to join the team with Firefly? How does a Scorpio feel and think, thank you, about Miss W joining the team? How does a Scorpio think and feel about Miss W coming to join the team? You have the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know if that's what they feel or think about Miss W. The Queen of Pentacles here is someone who is, you know, very practical, serious, kind of like a person, someone who is good at their business or good at the work that they do. So I do feel like there's going to be some, I don't know what you call it. They're looking up to them. So I do feel like overall that they'll feel good about. I feel like they'll feel good about Miss W. But I just feel like they may be a little bit worried that they're too good. And they may feel a little left out with the Five of Swords. I feel like maybe there might be some arguments or some disagreements about something, or stressed about something. I feel like if that is the case, it's just kind of like Miss W kind of like getting more of the attention than the Scorpio for whatever reason. I don't know. There was the World here in the dark. So I do feel with this transition between the Scorpio and Miss W joining the team that there may cause some delays or destruction of some sort. But I also feel like Scorpio will come to a personal realization about themselves and the team and their workplace kind of thing. There is the Hangman. I feel like there's a potential of the Scorpio changing their perspectives and being more accepting of this change, this new member to the team kind of thing. Yeah, I thought there will be a little bit of back and forth on what they feel and what they think. But, you know, sometimes the Scorpios can be a little suspicious like the Cancers, so I don't know, that's what I got. Hi, Rosie! FG, vampire reading, yes! FG's life as a vampire. I was hoping somebody would want vampire readings. Who is FG as a vampire? Who is FG as a vampire? Who is FG as a vampire? What would FG struggle with or fear as a vampire? What would FG struggle with or fear as a vampire? The High Priestess. What would FG accomplish as a vampire? What would FG accomplish as a vampire? What would FG accomplish as a vampire? What part of humanity would FG cling to? What part of humanity would FG cling to? They're all in the dark. Oh, man. I feel like as a vampire, you'd have a lot of negativity around you. But who you would be as a vampire is the Seven of Cups. So I'm guessing you may come with a lot of confusion, maybe do a lot of daydreaming, a lot of wishful thinking for opportunities to arise on their own. Maybe struggling with making that decision about who you're going to suck their blood from. I don't know. But the High Priestess is also in the dark, and that one is what you would struggle or fear. So maybe you would struggle with deciding what team you're on, good or evil kind of thing, and where you fit in the human world, not being a human kind of energy. You know, maybe you may be struggling with keeping yourself as a vampire a secret from other mundane people, you know. The King of Cups is in the dark, and this is what you would accomplish as a vampire. So I guess you would accomplish with holding together your emotions, even though it seems like you would have a lot with the Seven of Cups. But you'd be really good at holding them in and not being, you know, you may be really good at manipulating other people into letting them drink your blood or something. I don't know. I feel like you would also be really good at avoiding any situations that would reveal your true identity. For the Empress, this is what part of humanity you would cling to. So the Empress is someone who is very grounded and earthy and very mundane, but creative and nurturing and loving. So I feel like you will cling to that humanness, like being human in general, just having that nurturing, loving, caring people for others. That's what I got. Only 3% magical? Moon Goddess, hello! How are you? Hi, Lacey. We're doing good, Miss Moon Goddess. Diamond, a general read and positive changes that are coming my way for Diamond. Let's see, for Diamond, general reading for Diamond. Any positive changes that are coming for Diamond? Any positive changes that are coming for Diamond? Any positive changes that are coming for Diamond? I will have a members only live stream on Monday for the new moon readings. For Diamond, a general reading and positive changes coming for Diamond. What are some positive changes that are coming for Diamond? Oh man, we want positive changes here. Positive changes. I feel like those are from a couple of readings ago. Let's just try to do this again. Positive changes coming for Diamond. Positive changes coming for Diamond. These are not any better. I tried, Diamond. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords could be some good energy. You know, getting some either some good news or something good coming out of this. You know, some new ideas. I feel like you're going to be a little bit more curious, a little bit more planning, a little bit alert too. I feel like that is going to come, that energy is going to get stronger with that intuition and being more alert of making sure that you are staying positive and not letting any negativity come around you. I feel like that is something that will be positive for you though. For the Chariot, I feel like you're still going to be like a pause. I feel like nothing's going to get worse right now, but nothing's going to get a lot better either, you know. Yeah, just going to be like still at a pause. Like, The Eight of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like you may feel a little bit unmotivated, a little bit lost on which direction to go into, but I feel like, you know, that sometimes low energy and feeling unmotivated comes when your intuition is like on overdrive, you know? You're just trying to use your mind too much to feel like, what is this feeling am I feeling like? Why am I feeling this way, you know? But I feel like it's just your way of realizing, no, that is not for me. I'm not going to go in that direction. The Four of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like you're going to go through a phase of like withdrawing and retreating and embracing your intuition and going through a phase of emotional awareness, even though that may make you feel a little bit more stuck in your head because you're trying to figure out what you're feeling. So I feel like it's important to make sure that you are realizing what you're feeling is just kind of like trying to protect you from any negative energy around you, so you don't really need to put a lot of thought into it. Don't overthink it either. You know, you can easily overthink what you're feeling instead of just letting the feelings feel, you know, just let them come through, let them do what they want to do without overthinking it and trying to make it fit into a certain direction that it may not be fitting in that specific thing kind of thing. That's what I got. Hi, Bernard. Thank you so much for your donation, Dream. What are the water signs' feelings towards dream today? Ooh, what are the water signs' feelings towards dream today? What are the water signs' feelings towards dream today? What are the water signs? Ooh, the water came out too. The moon, lots of water there. We can clarify with the Moonology cards. But the moon, I do feel like the water signs may be a little mysterious right now. Maybe, you know, looking like they're hiding something. I don't know. You do have the Seven of Cups too, so I feel like whatever's going on with the water signs, I don't know if you're feeling this or feeling like they're confusing you or they're not making any sense or you don't understand what their intentions are. I feel like that energy is kind of like coming through there a little bit. The Knight of Swords is in the dark, so I don't know if this is your water sign. Overthinking things, feeling a little reckless, feeling a little indecisive about making any sort of moves. I feel like there's a little bit of impulse coming through here, maybe some hasty actions. I feel like whatever's going on here, the Capricorn, or the Cap, I don't know why I was going to say the Capricorn. I don't know if you know a Capricorn. I was going to say the Capricorn is feeling misunderstood. So I don't know if you know what that energy is or what this is, but your water sign, I feel like they're kind of like not really putting a lot of focus in like your feelings or whatever is going on around you. They're just kind of like focusing on themselves and not making any clear initiative in any direction. There is the Eight of Swords in the light too. So I do feel like whatever's going on, if they're playing, I don't know if they're like playing like, you know, they don't know what's happening and they're kind of like not wanting to make that decision, or they're like, I don't know, I'm just trying to explain it, like kind of like on defense mode, like, oh that wasn't me, I don't know what's happening kind of thing. I just feel the energy coming around. Let's just see what the moon says. What does the moon want to tell Dream? What does the moon want to tell Dream? What does the moon want to tell Dream? It says you're very close to achieving your goal. It says you're on the right track. Go back to a healthy habits. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move forward to your dreams. Stay focused and start something new. So I don't know if you're like going into like you're transforming or transitioning into a different direction than the water sign, and the water sign is like struggling to keep up with that energy. But that is what I got. I don't feel like that really answered your question, but that seems to be like what's going on with the water sign. Bernard, they cut my hours at work. Will I get me a second gear job now? How will the affect me trying to get my own apartment? Do I still get my apartment? And should I get a second job? That is a lot of questions, Bernard. I will try my best to answer them all. For Bernard, will Bernard get a second job? Will Bernard get a second job? Will Bernard get a second job? Ooh. How will losing hours affect Bernard getting an apartment? How will losing hours affect Bernard getting an apartment? Will Bernard still get the apartment? Will Bernard still get the apartment? Will Bernard still get the apartment? Will Bernard eventually get a second job? Will Bernard eventually get a second job? Ooh. Things are not looking good for you right now, Bernard. Yeah, the Ace of Cups in the dark. So I feel like that new beginning for you is going to be delayed. I do feel like, you know, making sure that you're staying positive, you're not feeling too negative, especially with the devil here. Don't get yourself caught up on all the materialistic things. I feel like now is the time for you to fill up your cup, you know, with love and contentment, with things that you have. You know, the things that you do have, you know, like you're still living, you know, you still got what you need, You may not have everything you need in materialistic things, but spiritual things, your cup, let your spirituality, your love and all that sort of thing fill your cup for you. And I feel like there's energy of like not worrying so much about the materialistic things. I feel like in this case, don't really worry about getting your own apartment right now until you get that second job. I just feel like don't worry about, the physical things in life. There is the Four of Cups in the dark too. So I do feel like there's energy about you having or growing some sort of spiritual awakening. Not really a spiritual awakening, more like a spiritual self-awareness kind of energy. Like you just having that extra time to think about things, but also making sure you're not being too stuck up in your head as well. Just kind of like focusing on what's going on and how you can move forward. Maybe distract yourself with looking for that new job, like just finding things that will distract you from overthinking. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so I feel like maybe it's just the timing for you to get that apartment just isn't the right timing for you just yet. You may need to stay where you are for a little bit longer while the universe sorts itself out and leads you in a direction that you need to be led into. Yeah, so I feel like the second job thing, the apartment thing, is going to be delayed as an effect of this. Yeah. That is what I got though. Alice! Hi, general advice from my angel spirit guides, especially about love life. Ooh. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or angels that want to come and give Alice a message, especially about love? Alice wants some spiritual guidance on finding or attracting love. Ooh, the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. I think these are from the last one, so we're going to shuffle again to see if they come out again. Let's just see. There are spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fairies that want to come and give Alice a message. There are spirit guides, ancestors that want to come give Alice a message. There are spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Alice a message about love. What does Alice need to know about love? Thank you. You do have the King of Wands. So I don't know if this is like a person in your life now or someone new who is coming into your life. Because I feel like you're going to be torn between two different decisions or like two different people here. For the King of Wands, I do feel like this person does come with a lot of respect. I feel like this person is respected by others as well. Like people just like this person. Or this person is easily attracts people towards them kind of thing, So I don't know if this person is a Leo because I just feel like, people just notice them no matter where they are kind of thing. Or they're just really good with conversation and that what attracts people towards them. But I do feel like whoever they are, you're going to be torn. So I feel like it's going to be like a difficult decision, and that's going to make you withhold your action towards them and not sure if you're going to trust them or not. I don't know, because you do also have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like the only thing that's holding you back from being with this love is yourself. The Ten of Swords, I just feel the sense of you either ruining plans, canceling plans, or whatever the case may be around you, just kind of like trying to figure out what is what. You do have the Queen of Swords here in the dark too. Yeah. The Queen of Swords in the dark, I just feel like your temper or something's gonna like get in the way of this person's, this person coming towards you. So I do feel like you have to be very careful with which decisions, what choices. Be careful how you're going to react to this person if they are trying to come into your life. Let's just see. What is this King of Wands' intentions towards Alice? Thank you. The Chariot. They want to move forward towards you. They want to take action towards you. This King of Swords person. So, you know, the King of Swords could, I mean, King of Wands. I don't know why I think of Swords. I feel like they could be an air sign or a fire sign. So I do feel like they may be like an Aries, a Leo. I feel like they're more so a Leo because I feel like they like a lot of attention on them in general. But they could also be a Sagittarius. That is what I got. Thank you so much for the donation, Amanda. Thank you. General for September. Thank you. What does Amanda need to know for September? What's the theme for September? What is the theme for September? What is the theme of September for Amanda? What is the theme for September? Ugh, confusion. What opportunities will come for Amanda? What opportunities will come towards Amanda in September? What challenges will Amanda face in September? Thank you. I think this one wants to turn itself around. What kind of advice and guidance can we give to Amanda? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come give advice to Amanda about September? What kind of advice can we give Amanda about September? Ooh, the Star. So you do have the Seven of Cups in the dark, and I feel like that is going to be the theme for September for you. So I feel like September is going to be all about choices and decisions, and some of those may potentially be confusing. Some of them may be amazing opportunities. I feel like some of them may be sustainable opportunities. So I do feel like, I don't know if it's about work or relationship, but I do feel like it's going to be playing with your emotions a little bit. You know, I feel like you're going to be playing that game. You know, when you're a kid, that eeny, meeny, miny, mo game. Like, which one do I choose? Which one, you know, which one's the best one? I feel like that may be a little bit, you know, trying to figure out what is what kind of thing. You do have the Justice in the dark too. So I feel like you will be more worried about other people when you're making these decisions instead of yourself. But I feel like if you focus on yourself, then you'll get those amazing opportunities like the Eight of Cups. Being able to move forward in a positive light, like being able to change things up a little bit to the better for you, you know, like leaving any negativity behind you, not worrying about what other people think about your decisions and who, you know, who you may have to sacrifice in order to move forward in that positive light. Because you do, you know, when we ask for spiritual guidance, you have the Star, so it's like you have to leave your faith up to the universe. Sometimes that is hard, you know, just letting the universe, you know, run its course and lead you to the way you need to be led, kind of thing, you know, looking for raising your creativity and, you know, embracing yourself as a spiritual person, just kind of like following your heart and not worry about other people and how they may judge you for your decisions that you're making. I feel like these are decisions you need to make for yourself, not for others. But that's what I got. You were just praying for help? Nice. I can pull another card for you. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm just going to pull an angel card for you because we have the Star here for Amanda. What kind of messages can we get from the angels for Amanda? What kind of messages can we get for Amanda? It says, you are highly intuitive and creative. We were just saying that, eh? Listen to your, like, with your being creative with the Star here. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures and you seem to draw information and ideas out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. So you are insightful. That is what I got for you. And Jasmine, what did Ahmed think of Jasmine today? What did Ahmed think of Jasmine today? What did they think of Jasmine today? Let's see, what do they think about Amanda today? What do they think of 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 Amanda today? Ooh. Not Amanda, sorry, Jasmine. I was thinking of the wrong name. I am so sorry. What did Amanda think of Jasmine? 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 I lost that one. What did Amanda think of Jasmine? 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 Oh man. So you do have the Four of Cups in the light. So I feel like they're more emotional about their thoughts about you than all up in their head. With the Four of Cups here. I do feel like they may have been a little bit discouraged about something, but overall I feel like they discovered something new about you that they liked feeling wise, you know? Something that they did like or love about you, even though they may have been a little bit discouraged about something. But I also feel this energy of them like really thinking about you and kind of like trying to figure you out kind of thing, you know? There is a Chariot in the light, so I do feel they do want to move forward with you. I do feel like they want to see where things go with you after seeing you today, or whatever the connection was with you today. And with the Queen of Swords in the light, I do feel like they do see you as a Queen of Swords, you know, someone who is strong and independent and, you know, has that ability to just very intelligent, have that ability to be caring and social and all that sort of fun stuff. I do feel like they like that you're honest, and I feel like they think that you have a lot of strength. For the Three of Swords in the dark, I don't know if they feel like they are still healing from something, and because I just feel like there's a little bit of stresses and worries and a little bit of them protecting their heart a little bit and being a little mindful about that sort of thing. I feel like they're a little bit fearful about being hurt in some way, because I feel like they're still recovering from someone else hurting their heart or disappointing them or something like that. But overall, it does seem to be good. I feel like they are thinking about their feelings towards you, is what I'm saying. That is what I got. I can try these cards and see what exactly does Amid think of Jasmine today. I'm not sure if this is a love connection or not, but we'll see. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is generally that they think that they're very satisfied with the connection that you had today. Says they think very highly of you and admire you deeply. They feel elevated and confident and inspired by you. And that is what I got. Content! How does Pierre think of content? 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 Ooh, there's some pretty good energy here. You do have the Two of Wands. I feel they're trying to make a choice or a decision about you. Maybe they're still thinking about you a little bit, but the Two of Wands, I feel like they kind of like, I don't know if they're wanting to make plans with you or they're preparing to make plans for you, because I feel like they discovered something new about you that they didn't realize before. I feel like that has piqued their interest about you. There is the Four of Pentacles here, so I feel like they're a little possessive of their things and everything that's going on around them. So I feel like they're kind of like a little bit on guard if how responsible you are with like work-wise, financial-wise, and that sort of thing. So I don't know if that sort of situation has come up between the two of you, but I feel like that's something that they're wondering or thinking about. For the World here, I feel like they feel like it was a good connection overall. Like I feel like they see that you are on a journey. They feel like you do overall do work hard or seem to work hard. That you're accomplishing things. There is the Knight of Pentacles in the dark though. So I don't know if this is Pierre and they feel like they're the Knight of Pentacles in the dark a little bit stubborn about something. I'm wondering if they're moving too fast towards you. And I feel like they've learned something about, like I feel like that too. I feel like they discovered something or they learned something about you that they didn't know before, and that kind of has like grabbed their interest towards you. That is what I got. I'm not quite sure where the two of you, your connection is, because I feel like this person is very like more logical. They're not really putting a lot of feelings towards you. They're more like thinking things through, maybe overthinking a little bit too. That is what I got though. I always want to call you Nikos, but it's not Nikos. It's Nikosi? Is this alright? Nikosi. Love reading for Nikosi. I'm so sorry if I say your name wrong. I'm horrible at saying names. Nikosi, general love reading for Nikosi. General love reading for Nikosi. General love reading for Nikosi. What does Nikosi need to know? 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 In love. Ooh. I feel like the Knight of Swords is coming towards you in love. I feel like it's someone that you've been with or someone that you know already, though, with the Five of Swords being in the dark. Do you feel like the two of you have like conflicts and you guys have gone through challenges together before? I feel like there was hostility between the two of you before, but now I feel like they've come to a realization that they're the ones that need to reconcile with you and fix things. And I feel like they're feeling really bad about it too, like they're in deep remorse about it. I feel like they have a lot of past regret of what happened between the two of you. And I feel like they're wondering if they could still be that King of Cups towards you. It's in the dark now, but I just feel like they're just... Maybe they were the King of Cups when you two were together before, like all romantic, but not wanting commitment or anything. But now they're more like the King of Swords, and they want to be that King of Swords towards you. Someone who's very focused, someone who has better self-control and wants to be listening and engaging in better conversations with you this time around. I feel like they've gained that confidence and they're not as weak as they were before. They're more in tune with themselves. I feel like they've matured more. I don't know who this person is. Who is this person coming towards Nikosi? Who is this person coming towards Nikosi in love? Who is this person coming towards Nikosi in love? The Ace of Swords, they do want to start something new with you. They may be a little fearful that you're going to judge them and reject them, because I feel like they know that they misunderstood you. Yeah, and I feel like before they were really stuck in their old, outdated ways, and they just wanted things in a certain way, and now they feel like they can be more flexible. Yeah, that's what I got. General career reading for the next 48 hours for MMC. What does MMC need to know career-wise for the next 48 hours? What does MMC need to know career-wise in the next 48 hours? Let's see. What does MMC need to know about their career in the next 48 hours? Ooh. I feel like as soon as I pulled out the Queen of Pentacles, I was thinking that maybe you're gonna like fall in love with somebody at work, and then the Two of Cups came out. I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles is here, so I don't know if this is someone you work with, someone who's going to be at your work, someone, like, I don't know. But I feel like this person is wanting some sort of serious, loving relationship from you. I don't know, I feel like this person is really focused on themselves, on their career. So I feel like for them, like, dating anyone at work, it seems to be like a taboo thing. But I feel like they're kind of like interested in you. There is the Two of Cups, so I feel like they're debating. I feel like the choices that they feel like they're making is like, do I tell MC that I'm attracted to them? Or do I keep this strictly professional at work and not get involved in that situation? I feel like that is something that they're really being careful with figuring out for themselves. I feel like their work and their career is really important. They don't want to mess that up. For the Ten of Wands, being in the dark, I feel like this is like really heavy on their mind, or like really heavy on their shoulders of their feelings versus them being professional. I'm not sure how this is going to affect you career-wise, because I feel like it's more about them. Unless this is your energy and you're trying to figure this out about your work-wise. Like, if, you know, roles can sometimes be reversed in tarot. With these feelings, I don't know. There's a Queen of Swords as well. So, yeah. Ten of Wands. I just feel the sense of really wanting to be self-disciplined, really wanting to do the right thing at work and not mess up the work situation. But this is like weighing them down. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like they feel like, I don't know if it's you or them, but I feel like the other person, if it's either you feeling like you're the Queen of Pentacles here, or if they're worried that I feel like they're wanting to avoid expressing feelings towards you because they don't want to mess up their work situation. I don't know how this is going to come into play for you, or how this is going to work out. Let's just see. Can we clarify for MMC career-wise, what is going to be happening in the workplace with MMC? What's going to happen career-wise for MMC? I feel like this is not exactly the question you were wanting as an answer. Queen of Wands again. I don't know, it's not the Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen. The Queen of Wands in the dark, though, so someone who's very stubborn, doesn't want to lose their self-respect, like second-guessing themselves, that low confidence in what is going on. I know that is a tough decision. I feel like that is going to be your challenge this week, career-wise, is either dealing with your feelings with this person, or dealing with this person, trying to figure out what exactly their feelings are towards you, and their energy may just be affecting you in some way at work. How will this affect MMC at work? The Emperor. The Emperor's in the dark, though. So the Emperor in the dark is kind of like losing control rather than gaining that control. That is what I got. I don't know if any of this makes sense or if you know anything that I'm talking about, but that's what I got. Hi, Sarah. BB, how can Hassani value and cherish BB? Ooh. How can Hassani value and cherish BB? Maybe I'll use the other one. How can Hassani value and cherish BB? How can Hassani value and cherish BB? How can Hassani value and cherish BB? The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's a little bit of. I feel like there's like visions and ideas and thoughts about what their intentions are and how to embrace those intentions. I feel like making that decision is kind of like, they're struggling with that. But this card does say they feel like they have to make a decision about something. All the choices look tempting, but some may be illusions. They feel like they have to take their time and do not want to rush into anything. Maybe that's what is confusing them a little bit, and them trying to figure out what their intentions are, what your intentions are, and how to work through that. There is a Nine of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like they're kind of like overwhelmed with something. Maybe being stubborn about things too. But this one says they feel like they can work through problems with you. You have faced your share of challenges together before, but they feel like you can overcome anything that life throws at you. They feel like they're ready to commit to you, so I feel like they can value and cherish you by committing to you, and I feel like they do know that. That may be why they're struggling with figuring out what their intentions are, if they can seriously commit to you the way you need them to. There is a Ten of Pentacles in the light, so that is a good energy. It feels like they have a good balance with their work life and relationship life and that sort of thing. So that is a good energy. I bet you they feel like they can build a foundation with you, and that is something that they can value and cherish with you. They feel great about you. They feel like they can see a future with you, and that the two of you share a connection. I just want to go what? And then the Death card, I do feel like there's going to be some big profound changes between the two of you that may impact some of this a little bit more, maybe make them a little bit more assured about what they really want with you. They feel accepting and the changes that the universe has for the two of you. That's what I got. There is a fly. I don't know why. I always look for this fly after my live, and he just disappears, and then when I have my live, he comes back. Hi, Nature. How are you? There will be some spots opening up in a little bit, Nature. Erica, do you have a question? Is Erica still here? We can move to the next person if Erica is not here anymore. Little fly, go away. I think she was on at the beginning of the live. Jojo, has my crush thinking about me a lot? I think I did that one already. I did Jojo's reading already, Moonbeam. That was the first one I did. Amber, what will my move to a different home be like? So if Amber moves to a different home, what would her home be like? What would Amber's home be like if they moved? What would Amber's home be like if they moved? Ooh, there's some interesting energy here. There is the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel this energy of some mismatch kind of efforts with, I don't know if it's just like unpacking the new home or just mixed mess. Like I feel like you're gonna have mixed emotions and mixed thoughts about the new place in general. The Ace of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like, I don't know if there's going to be like delays with getting this new home that may be a little bit confusing, or if it's just struggling with having that inspiration to make it feel more homey. I feel like you're going to be able to make it feel more homey, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you to make it feel the way you want it to feel kind of energy. There is a Three of Wands here as well, so I feel like overall, once you overcome these little challenges at the beginning, I feel like with the Three of Wands, you're going to be able to make it feel like a home. I feel like you're going to be able to have a celebration, maybe have like a home. You know, sometimes when people move into a new home, they have like that new home kind of party. I forget what it's called, you know, kind of a vibe, and maybe invite friends or family over to have that celebration. I feel like that may spark that positive energy with the home. Maybe just having people over and them complimenting you for the new home, you know, kind of energy, and I feel like that will raise your vibrations in that area. You do have the Ten of Cups, so I feel like you will at the end, you know, feel content with the place. You feel like you had success. I feel like the home will bring you some fulfillment and harmony as well. That's what I want. I just feel the sense of you like making the home like those old TV shows like Full House or something, just feeling like very homey and family like kind of energy. But that is what I want. Mike, did JM grandmother do something to ML? So did JM's grandmother do something to ML? Did JM's grandmother do something to ML? For Mike, did JM's grandmother do something to ML? The King of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's some sort of coldness coming through, some manipulation. So I'm not quite sure if that was what the grandmother did to ML or what this energy is. The Hierophant is also in the dark, so I do feel like I do feel like there's an energy around ML in general that they're being tested right now, so I don't really feel like it's all the grandmother's doing. I feel like it's just kind of that energy. The Ace of Pentacles is in the light, so that is a good energy. I'm not quite sure what this is. I feel like there's a lot of like heavy energy around ML besides just the grandmother, but I feel like they're entering a phase of a new beginning, you know, a new beginning of like abundance, contentment, and that sort of thing, you know. Like I feel like it's just a matter of them releasing this negativity and looking for inspiration, looking at the positive sides of things, because I feel like there's something that's like in their reach they're just not like grabbing onto to manifest more positive energy than whatever this is. There's a Four of Wands, so I do feel there's going to be something for them to celebrate, like something to be happy for, or something to look forward to that they may not be realizing Yeah. I just feel like it's more a matter of them harvesting some ideas and sticking to them, and not and like following through with these ideas, and not being caught up in all of this. That's what I got though. General for Bob. What messages do we have for Bob? General reading for Bob. What does Bob need to know? What does Bob need to know? What does Bob need to know? I do have vampire readings. If anyone wants to know what their life would be like if they were a vampire. Let's see for Bob. What does Bob need to know? What does Bob need to know? What does Bob need to know? These two cards wanted to come out. Not too bad. Not too bad. For the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is in the dark, but I do feel like there's energy of you making money. Because I feel like there's an energy of like you changing your perspective about work or how to get work or whatever the situation is for you. And just you being more focused on making more money. But I do feel like you need to be careful about which directions you're moving in towards with making money, and making sure that you're not being tempted into any kind of schemes or any kind of, things that are not real. Like, there's so many scams on the internet now. Making sure that you're not falling into that trap now that your energy is more focused on money than it was before. Like making sure that you're not falling into like gambling and that sort of thing with the King of Pentacles. Sometimes the King of Pentacles in the dark could represent like a gambler, and like, trying to get money in the wrong ways are not very positive, that can lead to this yucky stuff over here, with the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups in the dark. Because I feel like if you're very wise and use your energy that is coming for you to put more focus into your work and money kind of thing, your financial situation, you can potentially have this Nine of Cups. Someone whose dreams come true, that financial contentment, that happiness, feeling satisfied, bringing back that love and romance, sex kind of energy, and being recognized for it too. But I feel like if you choose the wrong path in that area, or if you use that energy in the wrong way, you can end up with the Five of Wands, being fighting for competition and causing conflicts with other people and creating rivals and that sort of thing, There's the Four of Cups in the dark too, so I do feel like it's going to be really hard on your emotions, so I feel like you need to not overthink things. I feel like there's a lot of trust going into your intuition, into your instincts, about the choices you're making moving forward. Because I feel like the universe or the energy around you, you're just in that, I don't know if it's where your planets are placed right now around you, but there's really making you focus on gaining more money. That's what I got. I just feel like, make sure that you have that emotional awareness, that you're doing what is right, what is legal kind of energy. You're welcome, Bob. Nature, what will come up in regards of my finances, work finally paying off? For Nature, what is coming in regards to Nature's freelance work finally paying off? So what is the energy coming for Nature in regards to their freelance work finally paying off? What is coming into Nature's energy about their freelance work finally paying off? Thank you. This one wanted to be out. What is coming for Nature in regards to their freelance work finally paying off? Ooh, that is interesting. There is the Seven of Pentacles, so I do feel like you're going to be making some long-term goals. I do feel like patience and plannings are going to be rewarding. It's just about waiting and keeping dedicated to your work and making sure that you are, freelance work at home can sometimes be hard to keep a real work-life routine, When you work at home, it's harder to keep that, when you work somewhere else, it's easy to go 9 to 5 or whatever it is, that is your work day. But it's also important to make sure that you get the same amount of breaks as if you were working in person as well, and kind of like, I feel like having that balance is what's going to make you grow and sustain that positive energy so you don't fall into the 10 of Wands type of thing. Because I feel like it's going well. It's all about having that patience, going a steady pace, organizing your routine, looking at the long-term goals. Because you do have the Hermit, so I feel like it's all about you, staying with it, dedicated to it, not let other people, complain to you about you're not making enough money or whatever. I feel like do what you feel is right for you. Have justice for yourself. I feel like it is a strong energy. Like, be honest with yourself, be realistic with yourself kind of energy trying to come through here. So you can avoid turning into the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like don't make sure that you are being reliable to your work, and you're not letting your work get you disappointed, and you're not living beyond your means either, and you're sticking to what you need to get done. And that's what I go on. I do feel like a lot of hard work is ahead of you, but I do feel like your work will pay off. Like the 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles, that long-term goal is that. Waiting for those results is going to take time, but you can get that prosperity. You're welcome, Major. Hi, Florence. How are you? Diamond. How do you release others' emotions when you become more intuitive and empathetic? Let's see. How can Diamond release others' emotions when they are feeling more intuitive and empathetic? Let's see. How can Diamond release other people's emotions? How can Diamond release other people's emotions? I feel like it's about focusing on your own alignment, focusing on your own balance, and not allowing yourself to be imbalanced by other people's feelings and energies, Making sure that what you're feeling is your feeling. Because when you become more intuitive and when you become more empathetic, you tend to feel what other people are feeling. And then you feel like you need to express those feelings even though they're not your own. So it's about having that balance when figuring out, like, okay, do I really feel like this, or is this me picking up somebody else's energy around me and they're feeling this way? So I do feel like when you shift your perspective on yourself and like figuring out that balance of what is yours, what is not yours, what is not yours, you leave behind. You leave others to deal with their own stuff, right? And you just focus on yourself, and it's just about having that equal balance. With the Temperance here, about being patient and allowing yourself to heal and not get lost in all of that. For the Knight of Pentacles, being in the dark, I feel like it's just about you not being too stubborn, not getting too discouraged, not being too opinionated about other people's emotions either, even though you may be able to sense them now, more so than before. You don't need to tell them how to fix their own problems. That is their problems to fix, and just because you feel them doesn't mean you need to share them, kind of thing. I feel like is what the universe is trying to tell you to do. The 4 of Pentacles is in the light. So I do feel like during this time, with the 4 of Pentacles, being a little bit more possessive about your feelings, maybe keep more of your feelings to yourself until you are sure that they are your feelings and not someone else's. Like I said, with the Knight of Pentacles, they can be a little bit too opinionated. you know? And I feel like making sure that you're not being overcritical of yourself and others as well. That is what I got. Florence, so what is happening to me in the next 2 months? Nice to meet you too. Or is it Florencia? Florencia. Sorry if I said that wrong. Florencia. Hello, nice to meet you too. I have to do my final exam to become a lawyer. Ooh, that is so exciting, from another country. We will see what's happening in the next 2 months. That's exciting. What does Florencia? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm pronouncing it good? Okay. I always feel like I'm saying people's names so wrong, and I feel so bad. Let's see, what is happening in the next 2 months? What is happening for them for the next 2 months? Ooh. What is happening for them in the next 2 months? I know it says 2 months, and I keep saying the 2 months, but I'm really feeling like something's gonna happen for you in like the next 2 weeks. I don't know what, but okay. So for the Hierophant and being in the dark, I feel like it's really important for you in the next 2 months, especially the next 2 weeks, to really trust and really rely on your intuition and your instincts rather than like your knowledge, especially your knowledge around school and what you're studying. You know, that energy may come up in the next little while about you wanting to use your knowledge in certain situations, but I feel like the situations that are coming up for you, it's more important for you to be extra cautious with listening to what your heart is telling you. You know, if it doesn't feel right, if it's not sitting well with you, even though you want to make a logic out of it, especially if you're studying to be a lawyer, remember, like, you know, listen to yourself first, listen to your heart. If it doesn't feel right, you may not need to make a logic of it. It's just about you adjusting to your own inner alignment and what your soul is telling you to do, kind of thing. Because I do feel like you're going to be faced with a difficult decision. I feel like this difficult decision, you're going to be leaning towards your knowledge and your experience and all that sort of thing, when in reality it may be something that you need to choose regarding your heart and how you're feeling. And I do feel like your energy is going to want you to be assertive and use your communicational skills to face this issue, but I feel like in reality it's kind of like leaning more towards the Hierophant if it was in the light, about being more supportive and having that self-realization and focusing more on your spiritual and faith beliefs when you're making this difficult decision. When you have the six of swords in the dark as well, so I feel like, you know, listening to your intuition may be how to get out of this situation, because it's kind of like six of swords, like you're not going to get out of it in the dark. You're just going to be stuck in it and returning to some unfinished business or some sort of thing from your past may creep up and may hold you back a little bit in that area. There is the Two of Wands in the light too. Yeah, so you're gonna have a couple of choices and decisions and challenges coming your way that's going to like test things a little bit. Test you a little bit with trying to pick at your heartstrings instead of, you know, the logical aspect of things a little bit here. For the Two of Wands, I feel like it's more about you being focused on your future plans, having that courage, and I feel like you're also going to be going through a phase of self-discovery, learning more about yourself and your spirituality, and connecting with your soul a little bit more. As we age, we do become more in tune with our actual soul than being all caught up in our mind and what we think and going too fast. I feel like this energy may slow you down a little bit with being more intuitive. Let's just see, what is a clarification on this? What are these challenges that Florencia is going to be facing in the next 2 months? What are these challenges that Florencia is going to be facing in the next 2 months? The 8 of Wands. There's going to be a lot of fast-paced changes coming your way. I feel like you're going to want to make quick decisions and sudden decisions, but I feel like you need to think with your heart first before you react. And making sure that, yes, you know, that you logically know it's the right thing to do. You have the education to back that up. But is it really right for your soul? I feel like it's going to need you to stop and think about that first. The Emperor's in the dark. Yeah, I feel like you need to be more intuitive and less in control of whatever is happening around you. I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. I'm only an intuitive energy reader, not a psychic. But that's what I got. Maybe about the point of the past, maybe. Okay. You're welcome. It kind of makes sense. Oh, that's good. I wasn't sure. Hi, Brendan. How are you? Do I do celebrity readings? I'm not sure what celebrity readings are. You mean like reading for a celebrity or about a celebrity? You're welcome. Bob, Vampire Scorpio. To join the list, you write exclamation mark join. That's no problem. About celebrities, I haven't done one, but I guess I could. Since I do read for about other people, if that makes any sense. I don't do any politics though, if that's what you're wondering. For vampires. Well, who would Bob be if they were a vampire? Who would Bob be if they were a vampire? Who would Bob be if they were a vampire? Who would Bob be if they were a vampire? Who would Bob be if they were a vampire? What would Bob struggle or fear as a vampire? What would Bob struggle with or fear as a vampire? What would Bob accomplish as a vampire? What would Bob accomplish as a vampire? What part of humanity would Bob cling to? What part of humanity would Bob cling to? Oh man. They're all in the dark. I feel like he would be a negative vampire. I think FG was a negative vampire too. Oh man. For the Five of Pentacles, that's who you would be as a vampire. So the Five of Pentacles is someone who is ambivalent to, you may not be aware that you are a vampire, not a mundane, not a human, you know. You may be a little bit oblivious of this and how to interact, that, you know, humans can't interact with vampires. And then what you fear or struggle with would be to stay in the dark and not go out into the light, the sun energy, not going out into the sun and avoiding the sun. I feel like would be a challenge and a fear, 2 in 1 kind of thing. If you're a vampire, you do have the Six of Wands in the dark. So I do feel as much as you would want the attention, you would want the recognition, you want everyone to know that you are a vampire, I feel like that is something that you would accomplish with hiding from others. And I feel like you would learn how to hide from them and blend in. You may blend in with the mundane people just because you're oblivious that you are a vampire. So that may be a good thing. I don't know, because that is something that you will accomplish, being a good vampire with just blending in with the general crowd, you know, especially during the nighttime, like on here, you know. The Nine of Cups is what you would miss about being a human, or what you would cling to with humanity. And the Nine of Cups is kind of like someone who is a dreamer and all that sort of thing, having all these unrealistic wants like the mundane world has, wanting more than what they actually have. I feel like that is something you would cling to, is like wanting to be that, rather than having the knowledge of a vampire, knowing that you can't, you know, the world doesn't always work that way, but a vampire, you can probably just get what you want anyways, right? I don't know. That is what I got. You love vampires? Awesome. Is the list full, Moonbeam? I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, the list is open. To do a free reading, Brendan, you just press ! join. Moonbeam says the list is still open. So Nightbot is not a real person. It's just a robot that keeps track of the list for me. So if you write ! join, you can join the list. Can you let Brandon join? Moonbeam will squeeze you in somewhere. Diamond, how general for hubby? What's coming up for Diamond? For Diamond, for the hubby. Okay, so general reading for the hubby. What's coming next for Diamond's hubby? What is coming next for Diamond's hubby? What is coming next for Diamond's hubby? Hi, Starlight. How are you? I will be back tomorrow night as well. Oops. This was a really bad shuffle. I'll try again for Diamond. What is coming next for Diamond's hubby? 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 Ooh, the King of Cups is in the dark, but do you feel like your hubby may be a little moody, maybe a little bit holding back on their feelings, feeling like they're lost and things are just outside of their control? But at the same time, your hubby is entering a new journey. There's the Fool here, so there's a new beginning, a new journey of some sort coming. I don't know if your hubby's going to embrace this new journey, because, you know, the Lovers is in the dark, the Eight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I don't know if this energy is going to make these cards turn into light for him, or if he's just going to ignore it, not embrace this new journey, and they just stay the same. I feel like it all depends on your hubby and how they're accepting of this new energy that's coming through. The Lovers in the dark, so I do feel like your hubby's going to be like at a crossroads with being faced with decisions and choices that they have to make. And I feel like they're going to have to either sacrifice something in order for another thing to come through for them. I feel like that is going to be a challenging situation for them. I just feel the sense of them kind of like definitely feeling a little lost on that. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like I have a tendency to not not have a lot of energy to begin with, and kind of like feeling a little frustrated with their energy, and like feeling like they don't have enough energy to accomplish whatever they're supposed to accomplish. That may affect their business and their work situation. You know, I just feel like it may make them feel like they don't want to finish their work. I feel like they're going to be easily distracted. So I feel like they're going to have to put a lot more focus into this energy to keep it into light and begin this new journey. Because I feel like if the Eight of Pentacles was in the light, money would be coming in, they'd be achieving their goals, they would, more opportunities would arise for them, and it would also boost their energy. So that is what I got. Good night, Bob. Hi, JS. How are you? Brandon, did you want your question, or did you want a vampire reading? Brendan, did you want your celebrity question, or did you want a vampire reading? The question about the celebrity? Oh, that's okay. I'll wait. I'm sorry. I don't mean to rush you. Oh, I see it now. Your phone is sticky. That happens to my phone all the time. So, was it, can you see what is coming for Tiskeni next? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Tessiki? The year in 2025. I'm saying it wrong, I know. I will try my best. What is coming for them in the year 2025? Tessanki? Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm so saying that wrong. I'm thinking about them though. I see the word, I'm thinking about it, so we'll just see what is coming for them in 2025. What is coming for them in 2025? What is coming for them in 2025? She is a Christian rock star. Awesome. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is in the light, so I feel like there's going to be some big celebration, something that she'll be proud of. Her oldest sister. Okay. Cool. Gotcha. But I feel like for them, they're going to get some big celebrations. They're going to have that joy, the satisfaction. I feel like they're going to feel like life is great, that they're going to be feeling really supportive. But at the same time, I feel like they may get some bad news with the Four of Wands. With the bad news, I just feel the sense of them kind of gaining some new ideas. But at the same time, these new ideas may redirect their energy in a way that may not be the best for them at that time. Because I just feel like life is great. They're just going to feel that adrenaline, that everything's going well and all that sort of fun energy. then I feel they're going to get some sort of news or some sort of communication regarding something, and I feel like they may lean towards this new idea or this new plan or this new thing that may lead them in not the best direction. I mean, it can go either way. I feel like it all depends how they can, maintain that cool collective energy with all this boost of joy and all this boost of fame or whatever it is that's coming for them. And I feel like they're gonna have I feel like it can go either way, because the Chariot is moving forward in a positive light, but the Chariot also brings some obstacles in their path. So when I just with the Emperor in the Dark, I just feel like they may lose that control over what is happening around them. So I don't know if it's them signing some sort of contract or something, and then they now have the control that they used to have before that led them to this fame and being able to celebrate and all that sort of thing, and them kind of being trapped by signing a contract with someone and then having to do what the other person says rather than them being their emperor for themselves, because the Emperor's in the dark. I know I read cards differently than everybody else. The cards are in the light, she is the dark to me if there's any confusion. Not standing up for themselves and being in charge of what's happening next. So I feel like it all depends on this information they're going to be gaining and how they move forward. Because I feel like even if they're moving forward in a positive, it may be positive things that may come out of it, but they may not have that joy and satisfaction of them being in control. But that's what I got. That is crazy. That is what I got, Brendan. J.S., what is your question? Is J.S. still here? You're welcome, Brendan. What is your question? You tried a lot of terms of... I have a little heart in the corner that's really annoying because I can't see what word is there. In terms of... Okay, terms of term and a life path. And I got a good grasp of my life goal. Okay. That's okay, no problem. Just waiting for the question. You need a job to get the bread so I can pay my rent. Ah, gotcha. Brendan, usually I do more readings, but I'm closing. I'm usually here 2 hours earlier than now. But I will be back tomorrow. Gotcha. What is the question that you want to ask, JS? You want to ask a financial reading or work reading? Just general guidance? Yeah, I'll be back. Like right now for me, it's 9 p.m. and I start at 7 p.m. Um, you'll be back tomorrow early? Awesome. I'll be back 2 hours earlier than now. Oh, yeah, I getcha. It's hard out there, right? Yeah. So you want to know what direction you should take for a job? Gotcha, we could do that. What kind of direction should JS go towards for a job? Which direction should JS go towards a job or career? What kind of direction should JS go for a job or career wise? I'm going to use another deck that I have because I feel like this one is a little bit more worky kind of cards. So let's just see here. What kind of direction could JS go towards work-wise, career-wise? What direction should JS be headed into? Work-wise, career-wise, financial. What kind of advice, spiritual advice, can we give for JS regarding their work life, their careers? What kind of energy can we get for JS regarding their life, moving forward, career and work-wise? They're all in the light. So there's a lot of positive energy here for you, JS. There is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is sticking to what you feel you can do conventionally, like doing something that is realistically something that you can handle, you can manage. You know, like looking for a job is not just about the paycheck. It's about something that will fulfill your heart to keep you motivated. And I feel like the Hierophant is really standing up to that. Like you doing something that follows your heart, fills your soul, feeds your spirit, not just feeds your wallet kind of thing, right? I just feel like doing something that you feel like you can relate to traditionally and spiritually and confident and with confidence is what I'm trying to say. You know, with the Hierophant is also about learning or teaching. So I don't know if there's something that you can learn for the job that will get you moving, or if it's something that you are really good at that you can make money teaching someone else to do. You know, I do feel like there is going to be some opportunities or some choices or something coming towards you because you do have the Seven of Cups and the light. So some of these choices and some of these opportunities may be a little bit of illusion, you know? Some may be really, really good for you. Some may not be so good for you. So I feel like when you're making these choices, when these opportunities come for you, because I feel like they will, you have the Page of Wands here. So someone's going to reach out to you and give you some good news, some positive feedback on some sort of work or some sort of direction. But I do feel like, you know, making sure that you are focusing on something that won't just feed your wallet, but will also feed your soul, keep you content, and not something that's going against your own beliefs and traditions and that sort of thing that may cause some sort of conflict there with you. Because I do feel like, you know, don't just be wishful thinking for something and just fall in your lap. I feel like it will take some work, it will take some learning and maybe some training in some areas. But you do have the Page of Wands. So I do feel like, you know, Page of Wands just has big ideas, being inspired, wanting more of life, but also putting in the work and the effort and the ambition and the determination to make this work. I feel like it's something that you need to focus on that will make you enthusiastic about going to work every day or doing the work every day, whatever the case may be for you, without letting any impulses or going too fast or, being persuaded in the wrong direction. You do have the Three of Wands, so I feel like this opportunity will give you some sort of success, or at least the ability to be able to see your future a little clearer than you are now. I do feel there might be a little bit of waiting coming around. This card in particular says, looking into the distance, waiting for the future results. So I feel like it's about you being more optimistic and looking for those successes and be willing to work with others. Three of Wands is about working with others as well, but also like having that vision of what's to come next, and that sort of thing. Yeah, let's just see what kind of, try this one. What kind of career or job or work can a JS get themselves into? What kind of job or career can SG put their, not SG, sorry, SJS. I don't know where SG comes from. I don't know if you know who that is. But for JS, what kind of career, job, work-wise would they be getting themselves into or focusing on? The Nine of Cups is something that definitely fills your emotional side of things. Maybe something that can boost your creativity, something that can boost your imaginative, where you have to imagine or create something, art-wise kind of thing, and maybe coming good, something that you can feels good about doing or good about selling or whatever the case may be for you. Nine of Pentacles. So you're getting a lot of positive cards here. So I feel like opportunities are coming for you, but don't miss them by being stuck in that negative mindset. Don't say, I don't have money. I don't think about, having to fall into welfare or whatever the case may be. Don't think about that. Think about getting that job, getting that career, getting yourself motivated to get up every morning to look for that job and manifest it. Just use your energy, because when you manifest negativity, you create negativity for yourself. When you change your mindset to looking positive and being more optimistic, you will create that positive energy towards you. And I feel like all the cards are kind of like saying that. The Nine of Pentacles, having that independence, being self-sufficient, being able to be financially stable, treating yourself out, like being content. You gotta believe in yourself. I feel like that is your key to get out of the energy state that you're in right now. And be open-minded to learning something if any opportunities come your way. I don't know if there's any resources where you are that help people find work. I know where I am, there's places you can go to where they help you find work, or they help you with training in different areas so that you can be potentially eligible for any type of work that you want to look into. That is what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. Up until it sounds good or reliable. Oh man. Thank you everyone for being here. I'll be back tomorrow night for more readings. I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye everyone. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all so much. Nice to meet you, JS. And everyone, bye.